The Bruins looking to snap a 2-game losing skid while Fresno State's trying for its 7th victory of the season and 5th straight against UCLA. Second quarter, Joshua Wood tosses it around to Magdalena. The San Joaquin Memorial product cuts outside and hustles for the big gain into the red zone. Now later on, Mikey Keene dropping back, going over the top to Raylan Sharp. Bulldogs get on the board. It's 7-6 Fresno State. Now nearing halftime, Dylan Lynch with a 48-yard field goal. It's through the uprights. A season-high distance puts the Bulldogs up 10-6. Fresno State enters halftime with the lead. Now into the third quarter, Ethan Garbers connects with Moliki Matavao for the big gain here. That sets up a Bruins touchdown. UCLA goes up 13-10. The Bruins are driving when Garbers is hit late by Tuasibi Nomura. The penalty extends the Bruins' drive. And then Garbers finds J. Michael Sturdivant with the touchdown here. That's all it's going to take. UCLA goes on to beat Fresno State 20-13. The Dogs fall to 6-6 and now await a bowl game announcement. Sports Central's Dylan Morgan joins us with more from the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, Angelique, the regular season finale at the Rose Bowl ends in bitter fashion for the Bulldogs as they fall 20-13 to UCLA on the road, ending a 4-game win streak for Fresno State against the Bruins.
It was a dirty game. It was a hard-fought game in the trenches. What was it, 10-6 at halftime? I felt good about how we were playing. Then in the second half, these lulls that we keep having, and it slowed the whole pace of the game down. And then they took advantage of situations. We made long fields on offense, and things like that can't happen when you're playing a football team like that. That's a good team. They play one of the most difficult schedules in all of college football. So we went out there and slug matched with them. Just have to make plays. It's a game of situations, and they made more plays in those situations. So they got the victory. I tip my hat off to those guys. They did a good job, and they finished it.
So now the Dogs will patiently await for their bowl game coming up in the next few weeks, while more questions continue to come up about who will be the future Fresno State head coach in 2025. From the Rose Bowl, Dylan Morgan for Sports Central.
Thanks, Dylan. All right, looking at some stats following the Bulldogs' loss to UCLA. Mikey Keene had a clean game, 30 of 43 for 219 yards and a touchdown. Most importantly, he protected the football. Bryson Donaldson was Fresno State's leading rusher with 6 carries for 41 yards. He also had 9 receptions and 44 receiving yards. Magdalena had a team-high 47 yards on 7 receptions. Defensively, Alzillian Hamilton and Dean Clark both had a team-high 10 tackles. Clark also recorded a sack, one of 3 by the Bulldogs' defense. And linebacker Phoenix Jackson had an impressive game, 8 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a sack. The Mountain West title game is set. Boise State finishes the regular season undefeated in conference play. They will host UNLV this upcoming Friday on the blue turf. The Broncos' only loss this season came from Oregon, the current #1 team in the country.